Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, July 12th, 2018. Well, it's another muggy, humid day out there today with temperatures ranging from the upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast and lower to mid 70s everywhere else. We have a weak northeasterly to northerly wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. And earlier this morning, we did have a few isolated showers and thunderstorms over southern New Jersey and the New York City metro due to a departing shortwave that is now off the coast and heading out of here. For the rest of the day, look for scattered cloud cover with variable cloud cover as well with some hazy conditions. It's just one of those muggy days out there. And basically, we're going to continue to see that trend for the next several days. High pressure is in control for today, but again, watch out for thunderstorms that are going to be developing out of the Great Lakes. Take a look at this radar here. So right now, we're pretty much high and dry, right? These thunderstorms continue to develop over the northern plains and drop into the Great Lakes. And what we're going to see over the next several days is that we are going to be on the edge of what is essentially a heat ridge over the central part of the country. And thunderstorms are going to be developing around that heat ridge and diving south through the Great Lakes and heading towards our neck of the woods in the form of weak troughs and weak cold fronts. Now, the cold fronts really won't have that much of an impact on our temperatures, but they will lead to the threat for an isolated shower or thunderstorm each day. And those thunderstorms can produce very heavy downpours and wind gusts over 40 miles per hour and some occasional lightning. They can happen at almost any time, like they did this morning, or they can happen in the afternoon. In the meantime, we'll be dealing with locally dense fog in the morning hours and hazy conditions in the afternoon. On the infrared satellite picture, changing over to the visible satellite picture, you can see that one short wave is exiting out of the region. Nice little spin here off the east coast here, right to the south of Long Island. And again, behind it is pretty much high and dry. So we get a nice little break for the afternoon as nothing's really falling behind it. But that's pretty much going to be the theme. It's going to be these little short waves here that are going to be diving through and popping off a thunderstorm or two from time to time. So let's dive into this forecast. For today, can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Other than that, look for hazy conditions with highs in the lower to mid 80s throughout the region. For tonight, look for scattered cloud cover, threat for some fog in the morning, lows in the lower to mid 60s. For tomorrow afternoon, scattered cloud cover is expected. Can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm. A bit warmer, temperatures ranging in the upper 70s to lower 80s over Long Island, mid to upper 80s everywhere else. On Saturday, threat for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Otherwise, look for lows in the mid-60s, highs in the lower to mid-80s along the coast, upper 80s to lower 90s everywhere else. On Sunday, same scenario. Can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Otherwise, muggy, humid, uncomfortable, lows in the upper 60s to lower 70s, highs in the lower to mid-80s along the immediate coast, upper 80s to lower 90s everywhere else. And in this type of weather pattern, there's potential for some locations to reach heat wave criteria, where you're 90 degrees or warmer for 3 days or more. Now, when I say the potential, the reason why I say that is that we're going to be right around the upper 80s to lower 90s. So there's a chance where you end up with 92, 89, 92 for a string of highs. That is technically not a heat wave. It still feels like it, especially with the humidity, but technically it's not. Or you can end up with 3 days, like let's say in the Philadelphia metro, where you end up 90, 90, 93. That would technically be a heat wave. Temperatures falling down to 89 would eliminate that. So we're going to be right on the edge of that potential over the next several days. And on Monday, same scenario once again. Hot and humid, threat for an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon, areas of fog in the morning, lows in the lower to mid 70s, highs in the lower to mid 80s along the coast, upper 80s to lower 90s everywhere else. On Tuesday, same scenario again. Isolated showers with thunderstorms are possible. Otherwise, hazy conditions are expected. Look for lows in the mid 70s, possibly a few upper 70s mixed in there as well, especially in your urban areas. Look for temperatures, high temperatures to range from the lower to mid 80s along the coast and upper 80s to lower 90s everywhere else. On Wednesday, another trough and cold front approaches the region with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Look for lows in the lower to mid 70s, highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s for most locations, lower to mid 80s right along the immediate coast. And on Thursday, that cold front exits, a threat for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Temperatures will range from the mid 60s for lows lower to mid 80s along the coast, and upper 80s to lower 90s everywhere else. That is your forecast discussion for today. Thank you for following NY and JPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.